Hey guys, I'm a survivor and I'm giving you the inside of what it's like to relearn the word. This is a big job, okay? And of course, this is what we went to. Please talk to your doctor. They went to school for medical school. I went to school for graphic design, marketing, sales. Like, talk to me about business. This is sharing my size. So what it's like for me is that I can see the words behind glass. You know, I saw these big, beautiful words and I can see them, but they come out like machning, mishnak, machning. Aren't those great words? Oh, yeah! But they're behind glass. So it's like these big, beautiful words covered in glass. Oh, I can see them, but I can't grab them because they're glass. But I can get them behind the glass. I gotta find my key, the right key, and then I unlock it and I open the glass and I can grab the word. Now each syllable makes it harder to grab. So one syllable would be easier to grab, but those multiple syllables are much harder because I have to sound with each one of those syllables. I have to retrain my brain to say it. So I have to tell my tongue, what kind of shape do you need to make? How are my teeth? Does the sound come from down here or down here? And so you have to think about each syllable, and then you need to connect each syllable together, and you need to practice saying them together. Oh, it is big. But so I start talking to myself. I'm like, I can do this. But so behind the glass, one syllable, it's easier to grab, but these multiple syllable words are harder to grab. It's kind of like, they're kind of like trying to grab onto, and then after you get it behind the glass and magic to grab it, is you have to nail it down. So I got to find a hammer and a nail, and yeah, there we go. Now it's my word. But if you don't work with that word enough, it goes right back into behind that glass. And I gotta start up again with finding my key, unlocking it, grabbing it in, nail it down. So I start by the syllables and I remember it with some emotion, some happiness, and then I practice and I move my body when I did it. So when I find them, I find out my word in the dictionary and that breaks down the syllable. Okay, you think that's easy. It's actually hard to find a word behind glass because when I ask my phone, Grashming, the word doesn't come out. Scrambled, unscrambled. So what I'll do is I'll look through the dictionary and I will find another word that means that, but might be different. And then I will look in the thesaurus. Okay, still need to practice that word. And that will tell me another word that means that word at the same time. And I will go through the list, and then when I find the right word, it will tell me the syllables of them. And then I start practicing. Now when I'm like resilience, and then I have to practice. So when I'm doing it, I will tap myself. Because the thing is when you wake up different parts of your brain by tapping while you're saying it, it helps putting that word in, connecting more part of your brain together. So when I say them, I will say sentences and I will move my body while I said it. And I'll be like, resilience. I love my resilience. And of course, no one can see that, right? No one saw that, right? It's super cheesy, but it works. So I will tap and I will set it and I write them on my notes. Now, the thing about the psychology of our brain is that we only remember 10%. Isn't that crazy that people only remember 10% of what you're saying and our brain makes up the rest? That is messed up. But if you make notes and you remember it in 24 hours, you remember 75% more just by making notes and read it again in the next 24 hours. So when I learn this new word, I practice it and I move, I write it down, and then in 24 hours I remember it. And then at 48 hours, if you remember it again then, you remember 90%. Right? So now also remember, English is big. There's a lot of words. And not only do you have to remember the word, you also have to remember the future and that past. So it's a big goal. But don't look at my struggle. My struggle is beautiful and it makes me strong. I'm just sharing this to get you understand what it's like and why, when I can't say a word or my words come out all scrambled, damn. So share this who needs to understand, and I send you some love. And the best is to come. I send you some love.